All right, just FYI, in less than 2 miles, you're getting off exit 8.
Exit
To the
8,
left.
the A303
The A303.
down to Andover.
Southwest. The Southwest.
You know, the names of these towns around here, they've copied all the names of our towns. Back in...
Right, because we did it first.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you would think that the British would be a little more original than that.
You would think.
They just copied all our stuff.
You're unbelievable.
All right, so BYD it is. Kathy, no BZ4X for us. What do you think? Oh, man. I just got that same look. She wants out of here.
You're saying it all wrong. You don't know why that's that way. Feel free to comment, folks out there. Just make sure I'm right.
Someone's getting a little feisty here. Welcome to another episode of Out of Spec Dave, where today Kathy and I were in London at Heathrow Airport. We find ourselves at the Hertz rental counter, and I've got some choices of cars that I'm going to rent today. Of course, we're going EV. So the deal is that Kathy and I were going to be driving down to Exeter, and then we're going to be going to visit a friend. We're going to be staying overnight in Exeter tonight. And what we need to do is drop the car off in Southampton, England, for tomorrow night, because we're heading on a cruise. But the question is, which car am I going to get? Up for grabs here is the Vauxhall Mocha E, this beautiful little blue car. We don't have these in the United States at all. This thing has a range of around 200 miles. It's quite small, and it only charges at 78 kilowatts. So I'm not really sure if that's the car. The other is the tried and trusty Polestar 2, which we know very well. We've covered it many times on this channel. But the one that I really want to get here is this Lexus. Check this thing out. This thing looks like a fancy BZ4X. You know, this is the RZ450E Direct 4, and I'm going to go in and I want to rent this thing because I haven't done that before. And if I can't, I'll get the Polestar. I think the Vauxhall is just too small. Well, unfortunately, we can't get the Lexus because they won't do a one-way drop-off. And that Vauxhall, the whatever, Mocha-E, just seems a little too small. But looky here, a BYD. What in the heck do we have here? I'm going to see if I can get this thing. Here's the Mocha. Build your dreams, BYD Atto 3. I don't even care what this thing's specs are. I gotta see if I can get this. All right, baby, we're getting the BYD, the Atto 3. Build your dreams. They had us in a Polestar 3. I mean, a Polestar 2. We've covered that. I've never driven a BYD. This is gonna be awesome. All right, Kath, we're getting the BYD, honey. So I said BYD to the guy, and he put me in a BZ4X over here at Toyota, and the missus is about to lose her mind. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess maybe we'll just get this Toyota BZ4X. I've never driven one, but I'd rather, yeah, I mean, I guess I'd rather have that over the Polestar just because I've never driven it. But if they're gonna let me drop that off at Southampton, they wouldn't let me drop the Lexus off there, but they're checking. Oh man, I want that BYD. Build your dreams. All right, so BYD it is. Kathy, no BZ4X for us. What do you think? Oh man, I just got that same look. She wants out of here. BYD. All right, so interestingly, it's a big suitcase and it fits sideways here. I've got this charging cable. Look at these plugs. This is not something that I'm used to. Both these things. This is the CCS 2, I believe, combo. Well, bless you, child. All right, so we're gonna do that. Now, this other suitcase, let's see what we can do here. And then this one here. And there we go. Wait, is this power? Oh, I know. Kath, come over, check this out. It comes with like a cello or string instrument here. Look at this.
I discovered that for the record.
Extra charge for that. Man, this thing's heavy. Oh, baby. Voila. All right, so let's go, Kath. Come on. What are you waiting on? Come on. Let's go. Oh.
What? What's missing?
Unless you're driving.
My goodness, we must be in a different country.
What in the heck? All right, I got to switch over.
You drive on the
I just
road.
went to grab the steering wheel. All right, Kath, so here we are in the BYD Atto 3. This is a Chinese-built car that we don't get in the United States, so that's why I'm very interested. My initial thoughts on just the aesthetics and the build quality and the material choices, what do you think?
You just said what your initial
I know, but I
thoughts
want
are.
your
Now
thoughts
you're into
first.
me. I actually think it's very nice. It has good, I like this red piping. These little musical strings crack me up.
That's so
We
funny.
can be a band on the road trip
Yeah.
here.
You know what's interesting is also the way you open the door there.
Oh, is that how you open the door? Oh, yeah, that's pretty
Isn't
cool.
that cool?
Oh, yeah, it's a good, heavy, solid door.
And let's
It
do
feels
let me do the door clunk.
clunk.
That sounds.
No, and it feels like a big door. The interior design's interesting. Like, look at the vents. It
Yeah.
looks like it's holding discs. Remember the old
Yeah.
CD, DVD discs?
Yeah. Can you show me how you open the door
Yes, I can.
for the second time?
One puts their hand here,
Yes.
pull up and push, but you have to use your elbow because honestly, it's really heavy door. Like,
Solid,
very
right?
Heavy, yeah. And then we have our musical strings here. We're going to be a band driving.
All right.
think
I
that's
like
really
that.
cool. But a good solid door handle. I mean, look at this.
Give it a good thunk.
Oh, it will just thunk on its own. It's
That feels pretty darn good. I mean the stitching here
Very
is
nice.
really nice. The
Perforated
seats,
seats.
perforated seats, the headrest. The seats are very comfortable
They are.
actually. The
We have
headrest is
a lot
very
of
well.
headroom.
Yeah.
There's also a sunshade. We'll figure out
Yeah.
how to open that.
Got to figure out how to do
once
that.
we get going, because we have to get going.
Yes.
The vents, very cool. I think
Yeah.
so far so good. We'll see how much it rattles as we
Yeah,
drive
no,
around.
it feels good. I don't know if this is fake leather or real leather, but it doesn't feel chintzy. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's deep. Oh yeah, it goes all the way down.
yeah. All right, so we're at a 99% state of charge. We've got 247 miles of estimated range, where this vehicle's got 10,413 miles on the clock. And we are heading to Exeter, England from Heathrow Airport, 162 miles away. I say we hit the road. What do you think?
Yes, just be careful driving over on that side.
Oh yeah, I've done this once or twice before.
I know, but it's been years.
Yeah, get out of my way, folks. American, not just an American, a New York driver coming through. Watch out. All right, well, I'm just figuring out this roof. It's a beautiful roof. I wonder if it opens. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's the vent. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah, it opens. Oh, man.
And it's a perfectly beautiful day.
And then it opens all the way.
And you just
Now-
hit it from the button over here.
Yeah, you just hit it over there. So I'm going to shut that now just because. There we go. All right.
Okay,
Let's
let's
hit the
go.
road. All right, and off we go.
Can you see out your
Turn
mirror?
right.
No.
I didn't think so. Did you check your side mirrors to make sure they're adjusted?
No.
Oh my gosh. Could you do the things that you're supposed to do?
Where's the mirror adjustment? Oh, here it is. Hold on. We'll go over to this one. There we go. All right. The one on that side is pretty good. All right. Help me out with how to exit this place.
How am I supposed to help you do that? Follow the arrows, exit.
Okay.
Everything's in English.
It feels really weird being on this side of the car.
Yeah, I bet. Because I feel like I should be driving, and yet I'm not.
What in the
All
world?
right, exit to the right.
What is the rationale Oh,
You
wait.
just missed it.
I just missed it?
We are off to a very
Hold on.
sorry start.
I'm going to go in reverse.
Is anybody behind you?
How do you get it in reverse? There we go. Backup
Oh,
cameras.
good, the camera. Okay,
Nice
good.
cameras. Look at that. Look at the overhead.
That's good.
Tesla doesn't have that.
Uh,
No.
you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that view before.
They don't have that.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Just in terms of the smoothness.
150 yards, enter the roundabout and take the first exit to Northern Perimeter Road West.
Why'd you stop?
I'm just feeling something here. Wait. Now, I wonder if it has one pedal driving, because it's coasting right now. I'll figure that out in a minute. Don't you worry.
I would just like to exit the rental car parking lot.
Been here for about an hour. All right. Feels good. Tesla Model Y.
This
Did you see
way.
that? Visitors and employees only. Okay, look at this. Should I just,
Now, what do you have to show
I
this
just
guy?
give it the beans right here? Oh, wait, this thing. I'm driving and the steering wheel is unlocked. It's a manual adjust for height and
Okay, did you lock it in? Because that would be advisable.
yeah, I did. I locked it in. How are you doing, sir? I'm all right. What do you think of this car? You know anything about this car? BYD?
Oh, it's nice.
Is it nice? What's the reputation of it?
Well, I've heard people positive comments.
Positive comments. Okay, good.
All right, good to know.
Honestly,
That's good to hear. And you got us dropping this off in Southampton, right? Southampton, England. We're going to one-way drop off. Or do you not need that? Know that?
no,
Oh, you don't need to know that. Okay.
can I have your name, sir?
David Connor. All right. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Take care now. Bye-bye.
He just needs to know enough to let you out past the gate.
All right. Now we're in the
Out.
we're in the
We're
wild.
out.
Here we go. Now where? Wait,
I
where,
don't
where's
know.
navigation?
Here. Can it go bigger?
There we are.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Look at that.
All right, go this way.
Now, we've got 246 miles of range, and
Take the first exit.
Oh, good. She talks to us.
oh man,
A lot of different signs here.
there's people coming at me from all different directions.
Oh, look, and yeah, and you have to drive this way on the left, not
Yeah,
over there.
I got it.
over here.
Yeah, that is really weird. Oh man.
150 yards,
I know
enter
we've
the
done this in
roundabout
the
and take
past. It
second
just
exit
feels
to
so
Northern
odd.
Perimeter
Like
Road West.
everybody's coming at
To
us.
be honest, not a lot.
Not a lot
Because most
what?
of the time, driving on this side of the road. Because most of the time when I've come to England, I've been, on business going in the city, and I just take the
You take the Ubers.
train in or
Where are you
Take the
going?
second exit.
second exit.
Oh my God, David.
Oh, that wasn't good.
You are now off track.
You're now off track. You were supposed to go that way. I like that she says, you are now off track.
Now off track.
Now get
Okay.
back on track.
He did the same. No, he didn't.
Let's go around in yet another circle.
All right, hold on
You
one
are
second.
now off track.
You see, Dave, you see the circle?
Turning radius test. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see
but
that?
you were supposed to go around that big circle.
What circle?
The one you clearly didn't see. Oh, and now you got to go this
I feel like I'm in New Jersey with all these turns.
I know.
What is going on here?
Follow the circle. Watch this
I'm going around that way. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to go that way.
Here comes the double A guy. Everybody, can't you let me in? Should I get aggressive?
Yeah, it's a Mercedes.
There's an EQ.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
wanna
just.
get
I
hit.
don't care. I'm going.
Take the
He
How you
didn't
doing?
like that.
I'm from New York,
Rental car. Oh my God.
and I'm supposed to go this way.
Yes.
Did that guy honk at me?
Yes.
Nasty people here in England.
No, you cut him off.
I did. Yeah.
Just pay attention, please.
Look at all these cars. I would have been there for 3 hours.
We were in there for 3 hours. Oh, I want this one. Oh, I want this one. Oh, how about the Polestar?
Oh, but we got the right one.
What?
Look at this plane coming in
Oh,
for
no,
landing.
David.
What?
You are over
Do you see the
limit.
taxi cab?
Yeah, he was just coming
In
over.
300 yards, turn
Look at it.
slowly
Watch
right
out.
along
Coming in.
Watch out for the planes.
It's nice. All right, I need to relax. I'm very tired. We did that overnight flight.
I slept great.
Yeah, I know you did.
I slept the whole time. Food came.
I
I
was
didn't-
very kind, and I ordered it for
You
you.
got me the vegetarian.
I didn't know
Turn
what you
slight
wanted.
right
I got
along.
chicken and a vegetarian. I thought you want that.
Okay, we're going here. This is a weird, look at this.
How about I got you that nice strawberry ice cream?
That was good. Ice cream on the
I did
airplane.
that for you.
All right, let me just pay attention here. You're distracting me. Enter the roundabout.
This way. Keep going straight.
I got it.
You see the blue line here?
exit.
Yeah.
It's telling you to go straight.
I will say the navigation instructions are
I
quite
feel
good.
like you're very close over here. Thank you.
Is that better?
Yes. It reminded me of our Uber taxi drive yesterday from Connecticut to JFK.
That guy was a terrible driver.
Oh my gosh, that was the worst. He thought he was in the DR.
He
made his own lane at one point. Did you see that?
In 500 yards,
I'm
enter
like-
the roundabout and take the
I'm
second
looking up
exit.
how to say "take it easy" in Spanish.
you
I'm like,
were.
amigo, suave, suave,
You're suave.
suave,
Oh, you said something else. Facili?
300
facile,
yards, take the second
suave,
exit to M25.
suave as shampoo.
Anyway, I'm just
He
grateful.
starts
we
going like this. I don't know.
made it to the airport.
All right. Oh, we're got another roundabout.
Okay, but then look at the diagram. Go around and then that way.
I got it. I got it.
Follow the yellow brick road. I like that there's this car in front of us. He's helping us.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, now don't cut him off.
He doesn't know what he's doing, that guy.
Okay, he's going the wrong way.
He's got an Audi A650
All right, look, we go
TFSI wagon.
Watch these people merging
Avant.
in.
Did you see that move? That was good. Now I'm going that way?
No, you're coming this way.
Which way?
This
No, I'm going this way.
Turn left at the exit.
I was right.
She's late. She's late.
She's
saying
late
what
on the.
direction.
Okay, but you
Okay,
said watch the blue line.
I
Now,
did.
I'm pretty sure that.
You are over the speed limit.
Oh, really?
Wow, she
Keep left
is.
to M25.
M25.
Okay.
I don't have all the way left. Okay. I don't have a little camera, that I'm used to in the Model 3.
Oh, like you actually have to look for your blind.
You actually have to drive.
Yeah. Amazing.
But I'm not sure if there's blind spot assist.
Well, listen, Tesla was like that for a long time, and then I fully believe it's because I've complained about it so much. We
Now-
now have that red warning.
Now you
on
notice
the
I'm
screen.
driving in the right-hand lane,
Yeah, I know.
but I'm not sure. I think I should be in the left-hand lane
Why?
because it's the opposite.
Oh,
I think,
like that's the passing.
I
lane?
think that's the passing
All right, well,
lane.
nobody's on the road, so everybody just calm down. Now merges.
All right, let's get a little acclimated. We'll be back.
All right, you're only on this for a mile and a half.
Oh, then another move.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. All right, so we're getting acclimated here, cutting down to the M3, heading towards Southampton. And now Exeter is in the
It's
southwest,
south of that, I think.
southwest of London. Pretty far, but
Yeah, we have about a 3-hour road trip.
yeah, 3-hour road trip. That ought to do it.
And 3 hours to pick out which is the perfect evening.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I mean nothing.
There's a Model Y up there. The acceleration on this vehicle feels very similar to my Model 3 rear-wheel drive. Not super punchy fast like your Model Y is way faster than
This
this.
feels, in terms of size, it feels more like the Model Y.
Oh, it
than
is.
your
Yeah,
3.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's an SUV,
Yeah.
and
Proceed on M3.
it floats. It's got a very good.
You are over the speed limit.
I'm over the speed limit. The navigation, she talks a lot, but she did guide us well
Yes, she did.
through there.
That little tricky part.
Visibility, mirrors, excellent. Large, blind spot assist in each mirror. The rear view mirror is excellent, very large.
Good.
Visibility out the back and out the sides, I think it's all good. I mean, it's an SUV.
Yeah.
It's nothing crazy. There's a rear wiper on the back, which is nice touch.
And we've been in the car now, maybe 20 minutes or so. I'm not hearing any rattles. I feel like it's very solid.
Yeah, rides very smooth,
And we've
very
already gone
quiet.
some variable speeds.
I've got the fan speed on 6. We'll pop it down to 3.
Yeah, for a long time they've had some gloomy, wet, and cold weather, and we arrive in the sun.
It's a beautiful day here.
Beautiful.
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 I don't really hear any wind noise per se.
Hear a little road noise.
Very little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you'd hear a little.
You're always going to hear a little tire noise, especially in EVs when they're, they're so quiet. You do hear, but it's
But it's not a clunky ride. This is very smooth.
man, oh man.
Very smooth. Really nice car. I
Depending on the price point,
think. Oh yeah, what do they retail
I don't know.
for?
You can't buy this in the United States.
You're veering over this way, Ken. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm used to being over there.
Well, don't be over there. Be over there.
Be over here. I think it's your perception.
No, it isn't. Follow the car in front. See, he's right in the middle. You want to be right behind
I
him.
am. I'm right behind him. Anyway, they're not selling these in the States, and I would say yet. I think it's just a matter of time. There's a lot of chatter on the political side about putting 25% or some kind of huge tariffs, or maybe I have to follow more a little bit more closely. But right now, let's separate the fact that the Chinese imports are not in the United States. But I'll tell you what, folks, they're coming, because this is not a cheap. If you think of like a Chinese tin can box going down the road,
No.
that's not what this is.
Even this material in the door panel here, feel
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
it has like this wave
Soft-
design to it.
And even up here,
nice.
like this soft touch material, it's not crazy high end, but you don't,
Yeah.
I think these are relatively inexpensive cars that they're building. And BYD, Kathy, is huge. I believe they are, if not the largest manufacturer of EVs in the world, they're number 2 for sure. And I mean,
Well,
look,
just remember, if you're not number 1, you're last. If you don't come in first, you're last. What's that from? Ricky Bobby.
oh yeah, oh, how did I miss that? I was thinking,
If
I was
you're
thinking,
not first, you're last.
I was thinking that was a Yogi Berra sort of twist. You know who Yogi Berra was?
Of course, I know.
Yeah, he was the he had Boo Boo, his sidekick, out in the park ranger.
Oh, I was really thinking. Like,
No, I'm
Yogi
teasing. I
Berra.
was talking about Yogi Berra.
Yeah.
All right, so, but look, there's Lee, there's Xpeng, there's NIO, there's BYD. There's probably 30 Chinese brands of vehicles out there, and if this
Well,
is,
I wouldn't count on them coming to the States anytime
I would.
soon.
I would count on them coming in a big way. I remember as a kid when the first like Toyotas and Datsuns, forget Nissan, Datsun was the name back then, Honda,
Well,
none of the
those
South Koreans,
Japanese-
all Japanese, and everybody used to laugh at them. They used to laugh at the Japanese cars. And then they started to really infiltrate.
Yeah.
People were like, Honda Accords. Everyone had a Honda Accord.
Of course.
I had a 1978 Honda Accord. That was,
You sure did.
I think,
I know that car.
yeah, I had it up at college.
Yeah.
And we bought it with 78,000 miles on it.
Did you?
Yeah, my dad bought it for me. That was my college car.
That's great.
And, I would say that, I mean, unless,
Camera ahead.
here's the thing, forget about, like I mentioned, forget about the politics. If the Chinese come into our market in the United States, like the South Koreans have, think about Kia, Hyundai, Genesis, right?
No, I understand. I think China's a different ball game, and I think you have to understand the politics behind it.
I know, I
To
get that, but the price
may
point,
not be such an easy
they could
thing
come
for them
in,
to
Kathy,
do.
they could come in with a car
Yeah.
similar to this for
Oh,
like,
there's that. Isn't that the Volkswagen?
that's the Caravelle.
Oh,
That's
I see.
not,
I
that-
hadn't seen that one.
yeah,
Is that in the States? I don't ever remember seeing that.
that is not.
That is cute.
Yeah, but what you were referring to was the
The electric one that we saw at the car show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That was cuter.
yeah, those are
Yeah, they're great.
those are very cute. What do they call those again?
I don't remember. The buggy,
Why am I forgetting that name?
Because we're delirious. Oh, wait, you're not. You slept on the plane.
Yeah, I'm just losing my mind, that's all. Anyway, my point is the Chinese are building some really nice quality cars now. Again, I'm not sure where this falls in the hierarchy of high quality, low car. I've got to do my research. I did not expect to be able to rent a BYD here in England. This is a major bonus for me.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot to learn, but this thing rides smooth.
Well, we have it until Friday morning, right? Or Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Yep.
For a day and a half.
Yeah, and then the other thing was you got excited about the Lexus EV that was there.
Yeah, excited might be stretching it, but
Wow.
I wanted to check that car out.
He was like, ooh,
RZ 450.
Windsor Castle. Now, I haven't ever gone to Windsor. Oh, an Ascot. Is that what the Royal Ascot is? This one? Must be.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll do Windsor Castle on the way back when we come back to London.
Okay.
I haven't been there, so I'd like to go there.
Yeah. Anyway, I would say be wary of these Chinese imports because they're pretty darn good. That's my initial impression.
Pretty darn good.
All right, so here we are cruising at 60 miles per hour. That's the nice thing about the UK. It's not in kilometers. It's miles per hour.
I didn't even make that connection.
And it's miles. How many miles of range do you have? When we're in France, when we rent the Model Y on Sunday.
Yeah.
Today's what? Wednesday?
Yes.
That's going to be different. That's going to be kilometers. So anyway, yeah, we're using the advanced driver assistance, which is not super advanced. I mean, it doesn't do lane changes, but it does lane centering, and it also does adaptive cruise. It's very similar to Highway Driver Assistance 1 from Hyundai, Kia Genesis Group, which means that the way that it works is when you want to change your lanes. Here, look at this little MG4. That's cute. MG4 electric. No, that's
that's electric?
Yeah, that's the MG4 electric.
Now I can see.
She's calling me a squirrel.
Well, you're
I'm way bigger than a squirrel.
you got the attention span of a squirrel.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, that's not a bad looking car.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Tiny.
Yeah, it's small. Little hatch, 4-door hatch. Anyway, so when you put your turn signal on, then the car disengages the auto centering, lane centering, and you take the lane, and then once you move over, it re-grabs the lane. Works flawlessly, and it's excellent. It's not wandering or anything like that in the lane. It does have a nag. I got to give that person a name.
Mean?
So it reminds you to keep your hands on the
Are you
wheel.
getting a buzzing or a beep? I hear the
There's
beep.
no buzzing. There's a beep and there's a red.
Okay.
There's a red steering wheel in the center,
Yeah, I can't see
and
that.
it's a
screen
torque.
in front
You
of
have to
us.
turn the wheel. It's not a
to
capacitive
let
touch.
you know that you're there.
You know what I
let
mean?
You know you're there.
Yeah, but there's two different ways that can work. You know that? One is
No.
capacitive, meaning it feels that your hand is on the wheel. You just squeeze it.
Okay.
And the other is you have to turn the wheel a little bit. That's torque versus capacitive. This is torque, not capacitive. Integrated navigation includes EV. Oh yeah, the nag. She's definitely a nagger.
You
Integrated.
better not be talking about me.
No,
I'm chill.
you are chill. Yes.
I am. I mostly am.
Yeah, you are very chill.
Yeah.
So integrated. Oh, the route planning was
Is excellent.
I would say that it's telling us where to go,
Yeah.
but it doesn't tell us where to stop because we don't need to stop, right? So
Would it tell us to stop?
well, that's
if
what
we
the
needed
integrated
to
route
stop?
planning is. So in other words, if you're going farther away than the capacity of the battery will allow,
come up and
does
tell
the
us?
car tell you when and where to stop?
Well, I guess we'll find out. I hope it does.
Yeah, I think it will, because it's got the integrated data for the navigation for the EV chargers, which is quite good. And the screen is a little
Do we
smaller.
have an adapter to use on a supercharger in this?
On a supercharger?
Yeah.
See, that's the one nice thing about Europe, Kathy, is that they use the CCS2 standard. Tesla uses that, as does all the other networks. So when you pull into a Tesla, it's not the NACS connector.
Oh,
it's CCS2.
So if we found a
Tesla.
Tesla network, we could just plug in with this.
Yes.
And no adapter.
That's correct.
Well, that's a huge positive. I had no
Well,
idea.
you got to move to Europe to get that positive, because we don't have that in the States.
Could happen.
It could. No, we're North America charging standard.
Yeah.
Right? And the CCS1 and CHAdeMO phasing out. But you know what would be interesting is to see if we find a Tesla.
I say it more like
Tesla.
Z.
If we find a Tesla supercharger, the question is, can I invoke it using my account and,
Right.
you know, charging like almost if I go to a Magic Dock.
All right, just FYI, in less than 2 miles, you're getting off exit 8.
Exit
the
8,
left.
the A303
The A303.
down to Andover.
Southwest. The Southwest.
You know, the names of these towns around here, they've copied all the names of our towns. Back in.
Right, because we did it first.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you would think that the British would be a little more original than that.
You would think.
They just copied all our stuff.
You're unbelievable.
All right, so we're getting off this A303 towards Andover, but there are two things that I need to research. I need to delegate this to you. You ready for this?
I'm on vacation.
I
don't
need
want to be
help.
delegated
I
to.
need help.
What?
Number one, I got to figure out,
Exit left to A303.
the regen is not that strong. It's coasting. And I have to believe that there are settings. So let's just say we need to figure out where those settings are.
Okay, right now we are trying to make sure you don't get lost.
Me?
Yeah, so you go around a little turnaround, but you stay on this.
See, I'm just like no regen here. Right, so that bothers me. I want some regen. That's number one. Number two, the radio. I still don't see how to turn it on.
This is how I drive every day. I don't drive with the radio. David.
Art mode. Anyway,
It's more.
this is pretty country
I
out
feel
here.
like we're in the countryside now.
Everything's so green and nice.
And it's the perfect day.
Blind spot assist coming up for the disco. All right. We need to find regen and we need to find stereo. All right? All right, so you can see this, whatever the heck that thing, Fiat Plato, maybe? I forget what it's called. Being towed by a van, and we were coming up on them pretty good. And Kathy was actually you were putting your sweater on.
Yeah, so I didn't have my seatbelt.
Didn't have her seatbelt on. And all of a sudden the car just slammed on the brakes. So I would say definitely not as smooth as the Tesla for a situation like that.
Right.
The Tesla would have noticed that car, or quite honestly, not just Tesla, but a lot of other systems that I've used. This system,
That was late on
you almost
the,
hit your head on the dash.
Well, I wouldn't be that extreme, but I
You almost
definitely
need to wear a crash helmet.
The windshield.
She almost went through the windshield. Yeah, no, your whole body moved
No,
forward.
I know. And I was looking down, grabbing my stuff, and I didn't even know what happened.
Yeah, you're like, what happened?
So, what happened?
Yeah, so I would say BYD, maybe a little tweak on the gentleness with which you would apply the brakes. Nice SLK.
Convertible.
Yeah,
Perfect day.
perfect day. 84 degrees out.
Gorgeous.
All right, so here we are at a rest stop somewhere. I don't know where we are. Kathy's waffling through. I'm eating Pringles. And here we go. What we've got here is a BP and a Starbucks. And we got a couple of sandwiches right here at Greg's at the 24-hour. They do have one charging station here. Let's go check it out. I love how they call it the rapid charge here. Check this out. This is a 50 kilowatt. Wow. High speed. All right, EV Point. And only one station here. It looks like you can pay with a credit card or if you have an account. And we've got an MG4 electric. Looking good. Nice car. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, so anyway, here at Greg's, if you're looking to charge, there's only one station to do it, and it's a 50 kW. So grab some Lily cider and hit the road somewhere else. So, you know, just looking at all the cars in the lots, it doesn't look like anything all that spectacular. It just looks like this Atos 3. Looks like just a normal, everyday sport utility. Clean lines. I don't dislike the color. I think the styling is relatively nondescript. Yeah, good looking car. Let's hit the road. So right over there, Kathy, are you filming? This is amazing.
Right now, I'm just trying to get a photo.
Is Stonehenge. Hedge or henge?
Henge, I think, Stonehenge.
Wow.
That's amazing. I'm on a video now. I cannot believe it. I thought we were going to have to actually get off, but...
What, this is enough? We don't need to get off?
No, I don't need to get off to look at some rocks. There they are.
Some rocks.
It's pretty remarkable.
Did you get it?
I'm getting it. Wow.
At the top of this hill, we'll be able to get a little more.
Okay.
Oh, check that out, yeah.
There it is. Wow.
As I wipe the Pringles off my face, we have Stonehenge to the right.
It's just fantastic.
Like, what? I gotta read up on that. What is that?
It's an ancient, I can't call it a ruin. I don't think anybody really knows.
Is it a clock?
No, but I don't think anybody knows what it is.
Is it a...
We can read up on it.
They don't let you get...
Kids were in there last week spray painting it orange. It looks like they have that all cleaned up. You see how they don't let you get close to it?
Yeah, they don't let you get close to it.
Yeah, that's smart.
All right, well...
All right.
That is...
It's just, that was an unexpected surprise.
You know what I'm going to say? Stonehenge. Now, in New York, we have rubbernecking when cars break down in the right-hand lane.
Yeah.
Here, that deserves rubbernecking. Slow down and look at that.
You have to.
Bunch of rocks, as you say.
Well, I didn't mean it quite so
No, I know, but I'm just saying that's pretty wild. I'm going to do research. Oh, it's Stonehenge.
Yeah, Stonehenge.
Henge. That's not easy to say. Stonehenge. Prehistoric. That's prehistory?
Stone is around 13 feet high, 7 feet wide, and weighing about 25 tons.
Wow.
Inside is a ring of smaller blue stones. This is really amazing.
All right, I'm going to do some research.
Yeah, well,
That was it.
well, I can't read and drive at the same time. I have a problem.
Okay. All right.
So.
All right, that was
Wow,
cool.
that was like one of the things on
Check
my
that off the
bucket
box.
list. Yeah.
We don't need to go?
You know, there was a tour after the cruise to take you to the airport. One of the stops was to go to Stonehenge.
Yeah, well, we just did it.
We just did it.
That's the way. Out of spec style. We've been there, done it.
We came, we saw, we never stopped.
Yeah. We took a 30-second video. We're out of here. All right, so we are 18 miles outside of Exeter, and we are at currently a 41% state of charge. What's interesting about this BYD is it actually tells you 29 miles per kilowatt hour per 100 miles, as opposed to the way that we look at it, like it's usually 290 miles per kilowatt hours per mile, not per 100 miles. So whatever. I mean, that's relatively high consumption, and this is a front-wheel drive car, which I was able to decipher from the graph and just doing a little bit of research as well. I was able to find the higher regen button, but I'm not sure if it's one's pedal driving or not, because we've been on the highway.
Right.
So, but this road out here is spectacular, really beautiful. I mean, everything. What were you hoping for when you were driving out to Exeter?
I was just hoping to see that beautiful, vast English countryside, and we saw so much of it just right on the highway. And, you know, as far as your eye could see, sometimes it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything's lush and green. We just have the most perfect day today.
Yeah. What's interesting is you can see right now we're on a, divided highway, 2 lanes in one direction, 2 lanes in the other. But this A303, it continues to meander between 4 lanes down to 2 lanes, where it's
That's right.
one against another, and a lot of trucks.
Once in a while down to 1 lane.
I know, yeah. There's some construction where they're building it out. A lot of trucks.
Yes.
A lot of photo enforced camera zones, which is interesting.
And they tell you.
And they tell you where they are, and then in between those, people are zipping pretty good. How about Stonehenge?
That was pretty amazing. We drove right past it. Who knew? It was right there for our viewing pleasure.
I guess we should have looked that up. We're just like, we're going to visit, friends in Exeter, and that's it. We didn't realize what we were going to be seeing here, nor do we really have the time to stop.
Well, that's really it.
We're
on a sort of on a mission this trip.
Yeah, we're on a
to
short fuse for
things in before our cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, overall, this is a comfortable car. It's nothing earth-shattering, but it competes with the MG4, or is that little MG we saw, that 4, and it's under 40,000 pounds, which is pretty reasonable. I think it starts at about 37,000 pounds.
For all this, that's
Yeah.
a lot. This is a pretty big car.
It is a much bigger car than the MG.
And honestly, we've been in for several hours now, maybe almost 4 hours, and it's been very comfortable.
Yeah.
I have so much legroom here in the front.
What's interesting is when you rotate the screen from horizontal to vertical, Kathy sitting in what I call the driver's seat over there, she can't see the screen.
Yeah.
But I can.
Right.
And
I have to move my head just slightly to the right near you, and then I see it. But if I go just slightly, like normal, right, to the left, it's totally black.
And I'm thinking that has to be deliberate.
Let me explain this. Are you the driver right now?
Yeah, because
Are you the driver right now? Yes.
Yes.
Can you see the screen in this vertical position
Perfectly.
right now? Okay. I'm the passenger right now.
Yeah,
I can't see the screen at all.
right.
Therefore, the driver always sees the screen, not
So why
the
are they letting me
passenger.
see the screen and not the passenger?
You're the driver. I think it might have something to do with Uber, maybe. Right? Like,
Uber.
is there,
You think the Chinese said, we're going to accommodate Uber?
I don't know what the Chinese say.
Oh, let's accommodate Uber and have the passenger in England not see the vertical screen. Is that what you're saying? Your theory?
I have no reason for understanding why only the driver can see the screen and not the passenger.
I know, but if you listen to my theory, you'll get
Oh my
it.
God, you're saying the passenger can watch movies. I
No,
can't
what-
see a movie on this.
I know. What I'm saying is, just hear me out, okay? The Chinese market, the Chinese make cars where the driver sits where? Here?
I don't know. And
Over
neither
there.
Do you. You don't know that.
I'm
for a
assuming they
fact.
sit over
You
there.
know what they say when you assume.
Helicopter.
Change the subject.
So let's just assume that the Chinese make cars
Right, where the driver
where the
sits
driver
here.
sits over there, okay? And let's just assume that the Chinese engineers said, hey, wouldn't it be cool to let the passenger see a YouTube movie or a Netflix movie while driving? Are you with me so far?
No, David, because the steering wheel right now
I know.
is there.
I want to
It would be the same in reverse here. I would see
I understand
the
that.
screen as the driver, and you would not as the passenger.
No, but what I'm saying is they
You're
made
like in a fantasy land. You're saying it all wrong. You don't know why that's that way. Feel free to comment, folks out there. Just make sure I'm right.
someone's getting a little feisty here. All right, Kathy, so it's a wrap. We've made it to Exeter, England. Amazing.
We have.
We didn't crash. We almost did a couple times.
No, you were good.
No, I was all right.
It was
Yeah,
good. We've got used to it.
we've done all right.
Look, this is how you know you're in England. Look at this door.
Yeah, I mean, the cool building right there, huh?
Oh, cool. Love it.
Very cool. Well, we're
Love
going to
it.
check into our hotel. We're going to have dinner with some friends. And then tomorrow, we're going to be driving from Exeter to Dorset, not Vermont, Dorset, England. And
Which is heading back north, but I think a little more coastal. I think
Yeah.
we have to look at the map.
absolutely. And then over to Southampton. And that will be another road trip video here in the vacay land of England. So.
All right.
But anyway, thanks again, everyone, for watching another road trip edition, international style, right, of Out of Spec Dave. We'll catch you on the next one. We're going to have so much fun.
We already are.
Ah.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.